Hello, and welcome to the first installment of, not got a name yet, we're gonna workshop that. Exotic builds, barfly builds, handyman builds, I don't know, you tell me. We're just gonna get it recorded though, and give it a shot, probably edit it up. Today, we are building a storage racking system for these totes, HyperTough. Brand doesn't really matter. Just plastic totes like this. Eventually, we're gonna have 4 wooden posts coming up the sides here, and then boards connecting those posts on the sides so these can freely slide in and out. As I get into building, you'll see the picture, and stay tuned, follow along. How you guys like my hat? I just found it on one of these chairs over here and threw it on for the intro, but let's get to work. All right, so the idea is if I leave 2 inches on the bottom of the tote on the ground, right, and lift it up, that'll give me clearance there. Then if I evenly space them at 14 inches, what I just measured and came up with, theoretically should have 2 inches of clearance at least on each one. And that'll put me for the height of my main boards, my main supports, around 60 inches. Which would be like 5 feet tall. And then I can put a shelf on top. That's the idea. We're gonna see if it turns out. This camera angle is kind of trash, but we're learning. So now I'm gonna cut my 4 supports at, 5 feet tall. They're gonna have to work after that. First thing I'm gonna have to do is cut both ends square. This end looks square already. These are just reclaimed boards from joists for my house that didn't get used. That's how you reuse, recycle, and repurpose? Yeah, there you go. So when you don't have a speed square, I guess, I just took this little flat edge right here, lined that up on the top of the board, gave her a quick mark, and looks square to me. We'll try it. I'd say it's pretty square. Check that out. That's called saw blade control there. Still got the pencil mark straight as an arrow. Time for the next one. Oh yeah, how you like my makeshift saw horses? Called being resourceful. That's clean. All right, get them measured up. We'll get them all cut up. I want to show you guys this also for you at home that don't have a speed square. I'll measure from the end, and I'll put a dot at the top of the board, the bottom of the board, lay the tape down the center, put a dot right here and right here. Then you're essentially just playing connect the dots. Good elementary fun. All right, all our boards are marked up. Time to do some more cutting. Just to be safe, I'm gonna get the extension cord out so I got enough room to play. My saw horses aren't the best. We got a little pinching action. Safety first. Nice. We'll put that one on the back side, won't even see it. Okay, how can we improve the saw horses? I think I just gotta put the chair over there. Or cut between, I'm just gonna cut on this side with the chair. Garbage can is a little too tall. Safety first. We're good, got all the fingers. I think I just gotta hold that guard up when I'm moving through the board. Otherwise, she looks good. All right, here we go. Set up the chair just to catch it as it sags. Keep pressure on this one, the high side. Should go better. 3rd time's a charm. know why it just doesn't want to cut through that last little bit. That's all right. We'll get it. See how it works, but you know, a little trick when you don't want to just take off that whole thing. Just... See, told you we get it. Oh, and by the way, don't try this at home like I'm doing it. Maybe get proper sawhorses, or don't take my advice, that's all. On the small things, yes, safety-wise, ow. That was a lot smoother. We got our 4 main support beams. Now it's time to get our runner supports, and the extra boards that we had cut off of these are gonna be our backstops, I believe. But we'll see, stay tuned. So as you can kind of see here, let's see if I can get this angle better. Here we go, maybe. 4 support beams, gonna have runners going this way with a stopper on the back so they can't slide off. Is that needed? Probably not, but we're gonna over-engineer it. I hope this camera angle isn't too bad because it's irritating me. But we're gonna figure it out, right? Learning. Nice catch, four-wheeler. Where's the tape measure? Right there. So I rough measured about 30, but we're gonna go 32 just to give it some extra room. Tote's about 30 1/4 wide at the caps here. So I'm gonna just run it about 32 inches of depth, just so we got a little extra clearance. Where's my marker go? Over here. Found it. We're gonna move these out of the way before I cut. Well, the 2x3s cut smoothly. For some reason, them 2x4s just must not have liked it. Sorry that you guys are just looking at my backside while I'm cutting, but I don't feel like messing with the GoPro today. This is the first video. Two down, 6 to go. Halfway there. I need some more ergonomically friendly sawhorses. Your back's getting sore. Trigger safety right there too. Take your finger off the trigger right away. That one was so smooth I didn't even feel the end piece come off. 6 down, 2 to go. All right, side supports are done, uprights are done. I think it's time we put those two together. Actually, I'm gonna cut the stops first on the back side. Then we will start assembling this thing. Those two boards on the side gives me about 20 inches and 3/4. See, I add an 1/8 inch clearance to each side. That would put me at 20 3/4 plus a 1/4 inch. That's a half. Might as well do a 1/4 inch clearance each side. So that'd be a half, 21 1/4 plus one of these on each side, which are about 1.5 inches. 21 1/4 plus 3 inches would put us at about 24 1/4 wide. So I'm gonna cut my supports on the backside at that 24 1/4, and we'll start putting this thing together. Stay tuned. So here's our leftover scrap boards from our main support beams, and they will now be used as our backstops. Just gotta cut them down to that 24 1/4 like I decided. It should give me about an 1/8 inch of play on each side, which should be more than enough to slide these totes in smoothly. That's a nice tire stop right there, perfect size. That should be all the cutting. I believe we got all our material set. Time to assemble. So in total, we've got 4 2x4s cut to 60 inches, 8 2x3s cut to 32 inches, 4 2x4s cut to 24 1/4. If anyone would like a full material list, including like screws and tools and things like that, drop a comment. I may put it in the description. We'll see how ambitious I get. If I don't, yeah, and you comment or message me, I'll be sure to get you water break. Okay, yeah, I guess let's just start putting this thing together. Well, these are just some screws I had for a different project, and they're 3 inches long. They may stick through the boards a little bit, but I'll just sand them down and file them down because I'm not going to get new screws in. The hardware store's probably closed at this time. Done with this. Alright, so that side probably looks the best. We'll put that out. I am not sure if this is the proper way to line it up, but we're gonna run it. Seems good to me. Can't tell we're winging it. So from the bottom, every 14 inches, I'm gonna put a mark, and then, yeah, that's where the top of the 2x3 will go, which will also help me line this thing up. All right, we're gonna send it. Plumbed up, pretty good and plumb, looks square to me. Square, 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 square. About as square as it's gonna get. Well, one's on. I feel like 2 screws is doing too much if I put like 2 more in there, but I really want to. We'll see. I'll put one on top. We'll see how it looks. I don't know if you guys can see this. We'll get you a little zoom action. What I'm doing, just laying them boards on there, on my lines, screwing that down. Same thing up here. I kind of plumbed them up to the sides. Lined up those lines, plumbed it up. Realistically, for what this thing needs to do, whoops, for what this thing needs to do, that's gonna be square enough. All right, so luckily I caught it now, but we had a slight design flaw here. I added clearance for the bottom of these so they would slide, but I forgot to think about how there's like 2 1/4 inches sticking above this board. Essentially when this is sitting on here, I gave room for a little bit down here, but not enough that when this other one will also be on there, it would hit. Easy fix right now though, since I have not totally together. Just gonna slide that one down 1 inch, make it about probably 15 inches of spacing instead of 14. And yeah, we should be good. Plenty of room. Just gotta unscrew these and screw them in a new spot. Tape measure. Where did I put it? Anybody see a tape measure? Where the fuck did it go? Oh, it's on the ladder behind the GoPro. Okay, got our new dimensions. Get that screwed back on and we're set. So, definitely going to have to put 2 screws in it. As you can see, it's still a little wobbly, but also when you get the back supports, have something in it too. We're just going to put 2 in it anyway. Fuck. I mean, kid show. I'm going to build the other side first. We'll compare them, then I'm going to double screw it. So again, I'm just starting 13 inches off the floor, and I'm just doing 15-inch spaces after that to allow clearance for the lid. Stuff always goes so much faster the second time. Use this as my square now. Okay. All right. 2 side supports are built. Time to put them together. See if this thing works. Should work. Definitely works. We're gonna slap this on the vise just to hold it for me so it doesn't drop. Okay, so now that I've got both uprights pretty square, I am going to take our backstop, mount it even with the bottom of our runner here, mount it this bottom to this bottom, and plumb it to the outside. Being that these are 2x3s and these are 2x4s, should give me about 1 inch for a stopper to keep the toes from sliding all the way back. I like it. That's the plan. All right. Well, I had to get an extra hand, but I got the backboard on. We got the backboard on. Now she's looking like a stand. So before I put the rest of the supports on, I'm just gonna test and see if this tote fits. Look at that, like a glove. Let's try the second one. Now the back are on there yet, but nice. That's what we like to see. Let's finish this thing up. Oh, by the way, I did not end up going plumb on the bottom of this. I left probably 3/4 inch gap just to leave extra room on top for the backstop. All right, see how she looks. Let's go. Nice. I got one more tote. This one's actually loaded down with gear. Overall, she works. I may end up putting a shelf on the top. Actually, no, I won't, because this lid rides pretty much at the top side, but otherwise, this thing's pretty solid. As I wobble it. Thanks for tuning in. As I said, if anybody needs a material list, anything like that, hit me up, I can get it to you. Would not recommend doing it exactly how I did it. Do not try this at home. I am not the #1 safety guy, disclaimer, but I do my best. Like, subscribe, comment below. Thank you for watching. Enjoy. Have a good night, day.